Hey guys, Luke Fan 843 here, and we are hosting the New England Patriots. I have a few things to talk about, and now we'll get started off with Russ Cummings, wide receiver of the Dolphins. He was the fourth. Of course, you guys know he was the fourth. Well, hang on. He was a fourth-round pick by the Miami Dolphins in the previous season's draft. He led the NFL in the most drop passes with 20 something. and just to let you know, Gronkowski and Tom Brady are hurt. That's why I remember when I looked at their injury report before. Anyway, resuming. He has the size. He has a 6'2" frame. Plus, he had the speed, the massive speed of 98. But previously I gave him a 1-year deal. Or at least I redid his deal to make it a 1 year. You know why? I just feel like I can't trust him anymore. I don't know if I can keep him on the roster much longer. I know he's a second-year guy and he can work on his catching, but I already have emerging guys that can be great pass catchers. I mean, Percy Harvin, whom after the trade of Brandon Marshall, Harvin, I believe, was pretty much our second string guy, I believe, or first string, I don't know. But like I said, I don't think I can trust Blonde anymore. No, not Blonde. I mean Cummings. But Blonde happens to be one of my other subjects. I'll talk about him as soon as I finish about Cummings. Well, yeah, we have other talent on the roster. You know, Dante Small, Leland Sanders. We even have Devin Hester, and I signed a guy before. I previously signed a guy out of free agency, Nate Washington. He is 6 foot something, 6'2", 6'1". He has a speed of 99 and acceleration of 98. In fact, to clear things up, I'm going to show you. Not Nate Washington, it was Nate Anderson, I'm sorry. He has a 6'1" frame and weighs 204 pounds. Yeah, you can see. Now, the only thing I did edit was his trucking and elusiveness, and I think a bit of his ball carrier vision, stiff arm, I don't know. But it didn't significantly affect his overall. I think it only increased it by 1 or 2, or maybe not at all. Not at all. And one thing I did change about Nate Anderson is that I changed his kick return ability from 31 to 80. Now the thing is, I do not expect them to use him on the offense. You guys saw his stamina is 58, so possibly using him as a wide receiver here and there possibly won't be too good of an idea since he possibly cannot stay on the field very long or whatever. He's likely going to be one of our future kick returners, as Devin Hester is getting old. He's 32 right now. But one thing that I like, one thing for sure, Dante Small is likely to be the second string guy. Or at least the slot receiver once Cummings departs from the Dolphins franchise, organization. I won't release him. But Dante Small, he may be 5'11", which is not that bad, and he has a speed of 85, but he makes up for that with a 98 acceleration. Now that's that's amazing considering the fact Small is a 6th round pick. And you can see Justin Carrot running down to the 2. But anyway, one thing that caught I think I showed you this before, Small had a I can't remember, I'll show you it. His spectacular catch was 95, and his catch in traffic is a 98. Now, that is amazing for someone that is a 6th round pick, and I'll show you. See, 192nd overall selected in the draft. Leland Sanders was the 3rd round pick, 71st overall, but yeah. You saw the overall differences. Yeah. With this talent I have at wide receiver, it's likely that I may not bring back, or at least, I'll just let Cummings go. His hands, I think, are just too inconsistent, and I know he's a mid-round pick, and he needs a little time to develop. But as a wide receiver, pretty much you need to contribute now, especially when you're being thrown to, not to drop the ball numerous times. Now on to C.J. Blonde. You guys possibly know before, if I said it before, I like him, but now I'm not so sure about him. I'm kind of skeptical about him. I know this is his 4th year, and usually quarterbacks need time to develop, but he's a 1st round pick, I believe. Yeah, I believe he was a 1st round pick, but I picked him up later after the selection of C.J. Blonde. Yes, actually, Blonde 10th overall, Curat 32nd overall. Okay, actually, I took Blonde very high up, and yeah, you can see pretty much I don't think he's really been worth, as of now, I looked at his numbers, as you possibly saw in the Dolphins Extra. Seeing his numbers, those weren't pretty much 1st round pick kind of numbers. Another thing, guys, is that I honestly actually cannot stand C.J. Blonde's inconsistency at accuracy. He has a 69, I'm sorry, 69 overall rate, the 69 rating of throw accuracy, and that's poor. Yeah, you guys, if you guys watched, there are some throws that were off the mark that could have been. Yeah. 1 minute. Sorry about the cutoff. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, CJ Blunt. Now, pardon me if I repeat anything, but yeah, I'm pretty much tired of Blunt's inconsistency. I apologize if I seem to leave anything out, because I'm sure there might be. But let me just cut to the chase. Basically, you see that? That's one of the inaccurate throws. Harvin was in position. And Blonde being the first round pick, in fact being the 10th player taken, you need to contribute and be a great player immediately. You need to be an immediate impact player. Blonde, he hasn't been that much. Other than all these fourth quarter comebacks, which I think are just me, and I honestly do not know how. I really don't. But what I plan to do with Blonde is to trade him away. Most likely a first round pick. His overall is 94, so after the trade, during the draft, which is when I'll trade him away. Wow. After the trade or after the draft, I'll basically just lower Blonde's overall in ratings. Just because. But, whenever the point comes that I'll scout all the first round, second round quarterbacks. But, of course, I cannot leave out my other guys. You know, Kevin Marks, Dante Scott, and Kevin Tarpley, who I signed a couple of episodes ago. I don't know which episode. But, I mean, those guys have potential. I'm not sure about Tarpley since I hadn't seen him yet. But I know Marks can, and I know Scott can possibly be a fill-in. But right now I don't think so, so drafting the quarterback is most likely. And Marks and Scott are unique in their own way. I mean, Scott, he's athletic. And Marks, I really actually cannot find too much about Marks, but pretty much you could pretty much say the Blonde era is coming to an is going to be coming to an end at the postseason. Actually, yeah, at the postseason. That's when I'm actually going to trade him away. Maybe a risk, but that's the chance one to see if my guys can prove themselves. Oh man. Oh well. Besides, we are very few games away from the postseason. But yeah, you guys already know that I've said about, you know, saying goodbye to some of my guys. Oh, Percy Harvin's hurt. I previously said I won't bring Clarence Charles back. Harvin will be fine. And now I've mentioned that I will be saying goodbye to Cummings and Blount. Now you guys know way early in the season, early on during the pretty much almost the entire series, there's at least someone I said goodbye to. And I don't like this. Oh well, it was worth it. And man, yeah, you guys know. I said goodbye to Carlos Dansby. I said goodbye to Anthony Fasano, Cameron Wake, Brandon Marshall, Devon Bess, Brian Hartline, a lot of other guys I can't remember. Oh yeah, Chad Henne, uh, Matt Moore, and the rest I forget. And Middlebrooks is going to be sacked. Dylan Beglinger. What a beast he's been. I'm saddened to say goodbye to Blunt incomings, but yeah, that's the NFL for you. And besides, pretty much our game has mostly been revolving around the ground running game with Joseph Curette, who really has been a treasure for us, so far. Wait, are they in their 4th year or 3rd year? Because I'm confused about that. Yeah, they're in 4th year. But, really, I think, honestly, despite Blount and these good receivers, really, Joseph Curette is the face of this Dolphins offense. And you guys know that we struggle when we don't hand it off to Joseph Curette. And I guess looking back now, it partially had to do with CJ Blount's inconsistency of accuracy. So how will these two changes affect the offense? Well, receiver-wise, I hope it doesn't affect it tremendously. But as for the quarterback, wow. Depending on who we get in the draft, I don't plan on trying to target a quarterback in FA unless it catches my eye or whatever. Right now, this postseason is going to be interesting, but it's likely we're just going to have to keep going to Curette. Oh yeah, by the way, I think I may be taking a break up. I might end up delaying Madden 12 Dolphins franchise for a bit because I haven't been playing NCAA Football 12 for a while. And really, I don't know where I am in the Maryland Terps dynasty that I've been doing. So yeah, I want to have another draft class as Juwan Favors gets a sack. But I guess for now, we can just let that slide. And I can possibly work on the next draft class later. Third and 8. Yeah, I'm just going to get back to commentating now. Middlebrooks, he's going to throw to Hill. And that's a catch. Nice catch. 1st and 10. Or new set of downs. Please don't screw up my, thank you. Middlebrooks is going to throw. He's going to find Aaron Hernandez. 1st down. And that is thrown, and that's a user pick for Rashad Jones. But we are in a big pickle. We are inside our own 3. And we are inside our own end zone. Joseph Kira will get 12 yards. First down, and we're out of a pickle. Hi, Shadow. Shadow's my dog. I'd show you one, but unfortunately first of all, he left the room, and second, he's off camera. Woo, nice jump, Kira. Bombers. Oi. 2nd and 7. And Curette, hang on to the thank you. And gain of 8 and a first down. Ouch. Gain of 6.5. And Gregory Nixon sent in motion. Oh wow. First down, Dolphins. And there goes Joseph Curette, first down, gain of 14. Hand off to Curette again, and gain of 8. Second and 2, first down, Dolphins. I find something funny. I just recall one of Curette's highlights. It was possibly a postseason game. Final play of that game. Forget. We were in the 3 tight end, 1 running back formation. And the opposing team was in goal line formation. Hand out to Curette. Curette slid right off a tackle and he was gone for a long touchdown. I mean, seriously, Blanc, Curette. He can break one. And Jason Babin comes out with the sack and lost a 10 and game over. 24-0. Dolphins create the shutout. And Joseph Curette, MVP, wow, player of the game. Alright, I'm Luke Harry, fan for 3, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.